It's magical because it's filled with such life. It's filled with music and laughter, and every word that is written in the book is not only transformational, but it's experiential for the children and in the lives of this girl.
I think that the emotion for the kids is real, and I think that it's expressed in simple enough terms that, you know, he's 12 and she's a teenager, and so it's going to be something that kids relate to, and to keep it simple in the words, it really is an easy read, but I think it's a powerful read.
So did you find yourself going back to like when you were 12 or 16?
Well, you know, when Dinah was homeless, she spent the night a couple different places. And I do remember spending the night in the church when I was in high school, because way back then, here's a story. I think my daughter's watching. I probably shouldn't tell this, but we were in high school, and my friend was going to spend the night at my house, and I was going to spend the night at her house, and we were just going to kind of see what we could figure out to do all night long. Well, the people we thought we were going to hang out with were older, and they left and went someplace that we couldn't go, not being 21. And so it's like, well, what are we going to do? And it's like, well, you know what? My church is unlocked. We can't go to your house because your mom thinks we're staying at my house. We can't go to my house because my mom thinks we're staying at your house. And so we slept in the church there in Etna Green overnight. And so I have spent the night in the church, and so a lot of her staying in the church came from that. One of the places she said she stayed before she went to the church was in a barn. And I did grow up in farming communities and have spent more than one night in more than one barn. And one of the most remarkable things is, you know, you think of Jesus being born in a barn and the cattle are lowing. Well, the cattle that we experienced, I mean, I remember laying there and it's like, oh my gosh, what was that? You know, whatever they're feeding that cattle, there's some gastric discomfort in all four of those stomachs going off on the same time. And so you see a little bit of that in the book, and that's personal experience. I mean, I was there, I lived that as a kid.